Shalom.
Shalom.
Start this lesson. We want to begin by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Machadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the sincere brothers pushing the truth and all true sincerity throughout the four corners of earth diligently, and also shalom to a few sisters that listen and truly believe as well. Shalom to you all. All right. With the brothers from the Great Millstone Miami camp, I'm the brother of Warbun Lawyer, and with me,
The brother of Washapar.
we come back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai to edify our fellow brothers, all right, the elect, Lord willing, we be a part of the elect, all right. And this is another episode to the series of Message for Us Young Brothers. This is episode chapter 37. Lakia. Episode 37, and the title of the episode is Read the Stories So You Don't Put the Lord in a box when shit hit the fan. All right. Once again, read the stories so you don't put the Lord in a box when shit hit the fan. All right. And this is something that me and the brother Y has pushed. All right, and have said in multiple, episodes. Hey, brothers, read the stories. Okay, read the stories. Read the stories. Now we're actually doing a lesson, and we're about to bring out scriptures about to back up the statement that we made, which is read the stories, because the scriptures actually tell you, all right, in other words, basically to read the stories. Okay, I just see 144. That's a spirit. The Lord got it in the scriptures, basically to tell the Lord got it written in the scriptures, telling us all to basically read the stories. And it's not just to read the stories just to be like, okay, that was a cool story to read. It's to read the stories so when you're put in certain situations, you can go back and meditate on those stories and meditate on how those men and women moved, all right, in the fear of the Lord and having faith in the Lord. So you can apply that too.
That's right.
All right. It's important to read the stories so in your day-to-day life you can meditate upon the stories. All right. So when something what may seem surprisingly happens to you, you have been meditating upon the story so you know how to move. All right. You know, okay, my forefathers would have did this. So I'm gonna go with this vibration. Because I seen my forefathers did it and the Lord came through for them. That goes for these times, and also we got to be reading these stories and meditating upon them. So when all hell break loose, we don't put the Lord in a box, or we we don't put the Lord in a box. Basically, all right. We don't put the Lord in a box. We don't start thinking, having wavering thoughts, and etc. Because if you meditate upon the scriptures, you read the stories. When all hell break loose, you're gonna apply what you read. When other men and women were going through shit, all right, when shit hit the fan in their times, okay? So that's the point of the lesson, all right? That's what we basically gonna be getting into. Read the story so you don't put the Lord in a box when shit hit the fan. Because when you read the scriptures from the book of from the book of Genesis all the way to Revelation, you have seen the Lord do marvelous things for the nation of Israel. All right, he has done marvelous things for his people, for the elect of his people. You see the Lord do like the Lord has far exceeded. We have seen it in the scriptures, bro. Okay, the Lord done drowned people in water for his people. Okay, the Lord made ravens feed one of the Lord's. The Lord made ravens feed one of his servants, Elijah. Habakkuk was in a prison. No, who that was? No, Daniel was in a prison, and the Lord had Habakkuk, made the angel grab Habakkuk by his crown to give Daniel some food. You gotta read these stories. So when you get put in similar situations, you can think about, okay, the Lord did this for this man, the Lord did that for that woman, the Lord did that for that person. Shit, if I trust in the Lord gonna do something similar or something better for me.
That's right.
No, that's the point of it. And we're talking to ourselves first and foremost. Okay, we gotta constantly read the stories. We gotta constantly go back and read the stories and meditate on them. All right, Because like Scripture said, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of that time. What was written aforetime was written for your learning. All right, the Scriptures which are here to comfort you, and so on and so forth. And there's more Scriptures. Okay, but we're gonna get right into it, man. All
Real
right.
quick, before we get into it, I just want to make a quick point. When you read these stories, you know what I'm saying? Actually read the story, so put yourself in the story. Put it as it was you in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Because when you read a story is animated. We was just talking about this at fellowship on Wednesday. When you read the stories are animated. Hey, put yourself in the situation. Act like it's you in that story. So you can get a better understanding. So you could think, okay, if I was in this situation, I would have did the same thing.
Right.
You got to put yourself in the story. And when you read a story, you know what I'm saying? Of course, yeah, the story says this, the story says that, but you really have to pull the layers back. You know, hey, when it says the birth of Yahushua went on the wise, so the birth of Yahushua went like this. You know what I'm saying? You got to pull the layers back to the story, man. But you got
Yep.
to.
To back you up, pull the layers out, and something that you said too. You got to put yourself in the story. Okay, something that Apostle, and this is something that Apostle Gabar been saying for years. All right, you got to actually put yourself in the story. You got to put yourself in like you're actually witnessing it. You know, like you're actually seeing it. like you're like a person that's in the background, but you're in the situation. Okay,
Exactly.
you got to play it out in your mind. That's what makes it deeper. It's not just about reading. Okay, yeah, I read. Yay! No, it's deeper than that, man. Okay, you got to learn from it. You got to apply it in your day-to-day life. And this is the book of Romans 15:4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. You got it, brother.
Oh, and hey, bro, when I hear that scripture, bro, the first thing that comes to my mind is, hey, man, the stories that we read about. The Bible is a Jake book. It's an Israelite book. You know,
Yes.
it's for us. You know, only we can receive the comfort, the hope. Only we can learn because this book is ultimately for us. But the only way for us to receive that comfort, to learn, is for us to read the stories.
Yep.
Whatsoever was written aforetime was written for our learning. They were Israelites. There's things that Israelites before us went through. And hey, it might be happening in your life right now, a similar situation. And you know how to handle that situation and you know how to deal with that situation because you read the stories.
Right.
You know, you have that understanding, that wisdom,
That's right.
but it all you have to read. You're not gonna have faith. It says faith cometh by hearing the word. You know what I'm saying? You gotta read. If you're not reading, how you gonna have faith?
Exactly. Because really, to be honest, the stories build up your faith.
Exactly.
Stories actually show you that, okay, wow, God is real. You know, God is real. He can do this, he can do that. Wow. And especially us, we in the truth. So we not like these other people in the world. They read stories. Certain people read Noah's Ark as a bedtime story. All right. They don't have the wisdom. They don't have wisdom like us. They don't have understanding. So they read certain stories like, oh man, they just read it just to read it. They don't really believe the Lord can do it. They may say they believe it, or oh, the Lord done did this, but they don't really believe the Lord can do it. But us, we have wisdom and true understanding and knowledge given from the Lord. When we read these stories, we actually believe that the Lord has done these things, and
Yep.
and we have to believe it. You have to believe the Lord really done these things because the Lord has really done these things. These things are not far fetched. The Lord has really done these things, man. The Lord has really delivered men. The Lord has really came through for men. Okay,
Right.
when you read these scriptures, you got to actually believe that they're true. These what the scriptures say. Uh, the words that are in the scriptures are faithful and true. These
Faithful and true.
prophecies,
Yep.
yeah, prophecies, but really all the first and foremost the prophecies. But man, all the words in the book are true. The Lord, everything the Lord has said and everything that He done actually came to pass, man. And
That's right.
if the Lord said something and it ain't come to pass yet, it's gonna come to pass in its due season. Just like everything comes to pass in its due season. All right. So yeah, man, what was written aforetime was written for our learning. All right. These stories, these different things that men and women went through, they went through it so it can be written down for it was they went through it so they can learn and they
Yep.
felt built built, but so it can be passed down to us so we can read it and we can learn from it and apply it to ourselves, man. Okay? So our faith can be built up as well, man. All right?
You go reread it again where it says the hope.
Con. Romans 15:4, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope.
And hope, we know hope goes into expectation, which goes hand in hand with faith. You know, you in a situation where you feel like the Lord, you in a box. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Daniel could have, you know what I'm saying, felt like he was in a box. But what he do, he trusted in the Lord. He had comfort. He had hope. He said, hey, I know my power is gonna come through for me. He
Right,
trusted in Yahbashim Yahshai. And like the brother said, the Lord had an angel grab Habakkuk by his head to bring Daniel food. And the Lord had angels shut the mouths of lions so they wouldn't harm Daniel.
right,
But how would you know that if you didn't read? How would your faith be built up if you're in a situation like that and you didn't read the story?
right. You can't. You're not because you're not gonna be able to survive a situation like that because you didn't read. Okay, I see 144 again. You ain't gonna be able to survive if you ain't read the stories. Why you think brothers we get put in certain situations now and brothers move a certain way? Why? Because we done read the stories. And then you got brothers that they'll be put in certain situations, they tripping out and shit. And then brothers be like, man, did you read about this man and this man? Look, tonight go home and go read it. And then the brother be like, damn, water for telling me read it, man. I read it, now my faith is boosted. You know, I'm handling the situation I'm going through even better. Call I am like how about Shemal Shai? It's 441 right now.
I'm sure.
You know?
Multiple times that happened to me.
It happens to all of us, man. You'll be going through some shit. You tell the brother, say, hey, go read this. You read it, damn, the water. You know? The water, I ain't look at it like that. The water
Now
for
you
time.
got comfort.
Now you comforted.
You learned something. You got comfort. And what? Your faith was boosted.
Exactly. Now you can pass it on to the next brother.
Exactly.
Because you gotta understand this is a cycle that we're going through. The Lord make one man go through something so he can he can be built up and learn from it and have faith. And then when the next man after him go through it, the man in front of him can teach him, can put him on game. Because at the end of the day, what does Scripture say? We're going through the straight gate. There's one man in front of you, one man behind you, and one man behind that man behind you. And we have to help each other get to paradise, but get to the kingdom. You know, ain't this about you? This truth ain't about just you. We go through things so ultimately, yeah, first and foremost for you to learn from it, but ultimately, you know, we go through things for the body to get edified, man. What does Scripture say? When thou art converted, or when thou art strengthened, when thou art converted, strengthen thy brother.
Brother.
You know, but this is the book of Isaiah 33:6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So right, wisdom and knowledge is gonna be the stability of our times. You still here? Up?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, cool. Now your screen went dark. I was just trying to see. So yeah, so once again, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. So right, wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our times. Wisdom and knowledge is going to be able to keep us stable in those times. What you learn in the scriptures are going to be able to keep you stable in those times. You're not going to bug out as much because you know that boom, the Lord came through for this man, the Lord came through for that woman, the Lord came through for the nation here. Lord came through for the nation there. Lord gonna come through for me. A lot of people gonna be bugging out because they didn't read the stories, and if
Yep.
they did read the stories, because Jake, sorry, a lot of our people in the Christian church they read the stories, but they really didn't apply the stories, or they weren't reading the stories with faith. So when all hell breaks loose, they're gonna get caught up, you know. But us, we're reading the stories with faith. We're reading the scriptures with faith. We're reading the scriptures like we're actually there. Okay, we're
For
reading the scriptures believingly. And by us doing that now, hey, when we get put in situations, we apply the scriptures. And also by us applying the scriptures now, by us constantly reading the scriptures, meditating upon the scriptures day and night, like the scriptures say. When all hell breaks loose, we're gonna be doing the same thing. All right, applying the scriptures, and that's gonna be our stability. That's gonna draw the difference between you and somebody that isn't reading the stories and not reading it with faith and believing. You know,
hey, knowledge to know, wisdom apply
right,
to apply. And wisdom knowledge shall be the stability at times. You have to apply what you know. And the only way you're gonna apply what you know is by what? Reading the scriptures,
right,
reading the stories.
yep. Reading them stories, getting active in the book. Hey, hey, the servant is not greater than his master, man. And another thing too, we gotta strive to be like our master. When Yahweh Shah was on the scene, it's multiple times Yahweh Shah was quoting scriptures. All right, why was he quoting scriptures, man? All right, he actually believed what was written. Okay, he was quoting scriptures.
Be
All right,
rebuked with the scriptures.
he rebuked with the scriptures, man, because the scriptures are the comfort, and Yahweh Shah is the comfort. He cometh in the volume of the book. He is the comfort. Okay, Yahweh Shai is in the book. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is in the book. And the righteous, they're gonna dwell in the secret, they're gonna dwell in the secret places of most high, which are the scriptures. This is the book of First Maccabees, chapter 12, verse 9. Therefore, we also, albeit we need none of these things, for that we have the holy books of scripture in our hands to comfort us. So we have the
Mm.
scriptures in our hands to comfort us when we're going through hell, when we're going through situations. We have the holy books of scriptures to comfort us. When you're going through hell, go read you a damn psalm, man. Go read you a psalm of David when you're going through hell. And meditate upon that psalm that day. Watch your spirit get boosted. What comforted. Go read you something in Isaiah. Go read you towards the end of Isaiah, like Isaiah 40 through the end. Read about the salvation and the restoration of the nation of Yasharallah, Israel. Read about that so your faith can be boosted, so your spirit can be boosted, and let you know the kingdom is coming.
Yep.
And there's many other books, but I named those two. Okay, these holy books of scriptures in our hands to comfort us. The Lord has blessed us with Bibles so we can open them and read them. We got the Bible app. We got the BLB. You want to go into words and read different versions so you can get like the simpler tack of it. Do it. Here in Great Millstone, we be on a KJV, but shit, there's nothing wrong with on your free time. Get into the NLT. Read some stuff in the NLT. Because the
LT got
NLT
some
more
gems.
the NLT makes it more plainer. You were saying something, brother?
No, Salakia, if I overspoke you, but I was saying the NLT has some gems.
Exactly. You know, sometimes at the end of the day, some of these versions they do go off sometimes.
Yep.
Okay, but hey, eat the meat, spit out the bones. You know. Let me see.
I was gonna say something real quick.
Go ahead.
Because we talking about reading the scriptures and stuff. The scriptures tell you man should not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the book, man. You know what I'm saying?
Grab it
Bro,
for you.
Oh, you got it.
I'm gonna grab it for you.
Con. And you got to
Got you.
be in the scriptures. You got to. It says it's literally tell you you're not gonna live off of bread alone, but by every scripture that comes out the book, man. Roughly
Hey,
paraphrasing.
I got it. And let me see. This is Yahweh Shai speaking too. Luke 4:4. All right. And this is when, yep, that's when Shaitan, all right. This is when Shaitan was attempting Yahweh Shai. All right. I'm gonna start at verse 2. Well, I'm gonna just get to the point. I'll start at verse 3 though. Luke 4:3. And the devil said unto him, If thou be the Son of God, command these stones, command this stone that it be made bread. And Yahushua said, answered him, saying, It is written that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word of the Most High. You got it out.
Exactly, and that's plain, bro. The scripture, like we read that Isaiah 33:6 says, Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. It didn't say food, it didn't say money, it didn't say a bunker, it didn't say, what I'm saying, stocking of food. It says, Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. And where does that wisdom and knowledge come from? The scriptures, the book.
That's right. That's right. All right. This is this is where life is. You know, this is where life is. Life is found in the book. Life is found in the truth. Okay. I got a precept to back you up. Um, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55. Get right to the point. Isaiah 55 and verse 1. Ho, Isaiah 55 and 1. Ho, everyone that thirsteth, come ye to the waters. And he that have no money, come ye, buy and eat. Yeah, come, buy wine and milk without money and without price. Man, come get this truth. You thirsty, get the water. All right? And hey, what the scripture say? You will get knowledge, and out of your stomach will flow living water. Come get this water, man. Come get this truth, boy. All right. And it says, and he that have no money, come ye. What the scripture say, man? We don't need your money. All right. Buy the truth, sell it not. We don't need your money, man. This is free.
Yep.
All right. Free. It tell you in the gospel, freely ye have received, freely give. Talking about this truth. Okay. Verse 2. Wherefore do ye spend money for that which is not bread, and your labor for that which satisfieth not? Hearken diligently unto me, and eat ye that which is good, and let your soul delight itself in fatness. All right. Hey man, get this truth. This is what's beneficial for you. This is what's going, this is the real food. This is what's gonna fill you up. All right, and this is this soup is likened onto milk, water, bread, oil,
Honey.
honey. All right, eat, eat. The scriptures say you can't eat too much. Eat too much honey, you'll throw up. This soup is likened onto food. Like, and don't Jake love to eat?
Yep.
What is one of Jake's comforts? Food. All right. So like what the brother Rawai said earlier in the lesson, this is a Jake's book. All right. This is a Jake book. The Bible's a Jake book. All right. Hey, this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1. But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies. You want to break it down, or
You got it.
con? So look, man. Look, he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient. Where is the wisdom of all the ancient? Where is it found? In
Scripture.
the scriptures, man. And will be occupied in prophecies. Where are the prophecies found? In the
In the
scripture.
scriptures.
My servants shall eat and drink. They're found in the scriptures. My servants are gonna be merry and have abundance. They're found in the scriptures. All right. None of the souls of the righteous will be tormented. They're found in the scriptures. These words and the prophecies are found in the scriptures. The words, the wisdom, the knowledge, the understanding, they're found in the holy scriptures, man. And they're faithful and true. All right. A Psalms 91 and 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. You got it, brother.
What is the secret place? These scriptures.
Oh,
No, the secret place are these scriptures, and the only way to be in that secret place is getting in these scriptures. You know, not to beat a dead horse. You know what I'm saying? But hey, reading is essential, man. You have to read. You have to read the scriptures. You know, hey, have fun with it, man. Don't just read it like a robot. Have fun with it, man. Put yourself in the story, man. You know,
right,
but the only way you could dwell in that secret place is if you're reading.
right. Yep. Only way you can dwell in that secret place is if you're reading, because that secret place is the scriptures. Is the scriptures, man. So the only way for you to dwell in the scriptures is if you're reading. Okay? And by you dwelling in the scriptures, all right, the Most High shall abide. He that dwells in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So you're gonna be protected. You're gonna be protected before all hell break loose, and you're gonna be protected when all hell break loose. Okay, that's the breakdown.
Hey, real
Yeah,
quick, I searched it up on Google. What is the biblical definition of abide? To abide is a verb, it is active. Abiding in the Mashiach is not a feeling or belief, but something we do. It means to remain or stay.
that's right.
So you abiding in the scriptures, hey, you're gonna be in the shadow of Almighty. You're gonna have protection. You're gonna have that hedge because what? You're abiding in the scriptures.
That's right.
And that's the difference between, the 144,000 and 2/3. The 144,000 right now Adam Razazawi part of the elect. They are establishing a relationship with Yabashim Shai. They are trying to get to know the Lord, and how they doing that by reading the scriptures. Find out what the Lord likes, what the Lord doesn't like. How are they doing that? By reading the scriptures. 2/3, they don't give a fuck. And that's why, when Jacob's trouble come, hey, they're not gonna have no shadow. They're not gonna have no edge, no hedge. Because they were not in the scriptures. Why the fuck would I protect somebody that I don't know?
Exactly. Exactly, bro. And that word abide in the BLB, it means to lodge, stop over, abide, pass the night, to
Yep.
lodge, pass the night, to abide, remain, to cause, to rest, our lodge, to dwell, abide,
To
to
dwell.
grumble, complain, murmur, to grumble, to complain, cause to grumble. Which we're not really dealing with that. We're dealing with to lodge, to remain, to abide, pass the night. You
Yep.
know, so yeah, you were saying something though, brother Slocky,
And I said to dwell.
right? Right, to dwell. And when you go down to the Strong's definition, one of the things it says, abide all night, continue, dwell, endure.
Mm.
Okay, lay all night. Tarry. So yeah, that's it, bro. That's the breakdown of it, man. You know. Um, Let me grab another precept. Hold on. Oh, God. All right, got two more precepts. This is Joshua chapter 1 verse 8. You got it. I'm gonna read it. You can break it down, brother. Joshua 1 and 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success.
So by you meditating on these scriptures, by you doing your diligent search, by you reading, Hey, your way is going to be prosperous because what? You're pleasing the Lord. You're taking your time to get to know Him. Like we were saying before, get to know what He likes, what He doesn't like. You know, hey, the Lord's going to make your way prosperous.
Yep.
You're going to be in good standings with the Lord. You're going to be in good cases. Why? Because what? You meditate on the scriptures. You learn the scriptures. You apply the scriptures. Because when you meditate on something, that's you getting ready to apply it. You're thinking about it. You're dwelling upon it. Why are you dwelling upon it? Because you're gonna apply it. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, you're gonna apply it.
Right. That's. hmm Um. Oh, verse 9. Have not I commanded thee, be strong and of a good courage, be not afraid, neither be thou dismayed. For the Lord Yahweh thy God is with thee, whithersoever thou goest. And 8. The reason why I brought this out, because it goes with verse 8, because really, if you meditate in the scriptures day and night, if you meditate upon what is written in the scriptures, you're gonna be of a good courage. You're not gonna be afraid. You're not gonna be dismayed. You're gonna trust in the Lord. You're gonna be strong. You're gonna be like what the scriptures say. I have not given you the spirit of fear, but of a sound mind. Like man, the Lord got it. I know what's written in the scriptures. I'm gonna cast my burdens onto the Lord. I'm gonna let the Lord handle it. I'm gonna sit back on a beach chair and drink a pina colada and trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and let the Lord do his thing. All right? You do what you gotta do through the spirit, but having a mindset like that, like man, I'm gonna let the Lord do his thing. I'm trusting the Lord. I know what's written in the scriptures. Hey, the Lord got it. You having a mindset like that, the Lord gonna far exceed for you, man. I can't hear you up. Can't hear you. Think you're muted. Still can't hear you. Sloppy. Hold on. Yeah, I can't hear you up. Nah. I'm waiting for the brother to come back. Let me see. Salakia, brother. Salakia. Just waiting for the brother to get back. Low when the mic works when he gets back. Hello? Nah, I still can't hear you, bro. It's weird. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Uh, nah, I can't hear you. Well, try. You can try. Did you try refreshing? Oh shit, man. Hey, man. If it ain't one thing, it's another. We were supposed to do a lesson with the scriptures up on the page. Computer was acting funny. Lesson was going great. We at the end of the lesson. Now is Mike messing up. But at the end of the day, bro, we're gonna keep fighting. All right, we're gonna keep persevering. All right, that's what it is. Because it's in the scriptures. You got stories in the scriptures of men and women that kept persevering, no matter what the situation was. Because the scripture says it's gonna be trouble on all sides. It's trouble on all sides. If it ain't one thing, there's another. We gotta just keep going, keep trusting in the Lord, and that's how you're gonna make it. All right. Wait for the brother. Low in the works. Wait for the brother to get back. Hello? Nah, I don't know what the fuck's going on, bro. Hold on. Let me call you. One second. Hello? All right, come. All right. All right, someone. All right. All right. The brother Rawai gonna be here, brothers. We're just gonna read the last precept. Yeah. Hold on, brothers.
Satan, dog. It's all good
I,
though.
I can hear you now.
Con, I know. I had to close tabs and try to do it a different way. Call like Yabashim Al Shai.
Hold on, like y'all bust me outside. And like I was mentioning in the lesson, man, hey, if it ain't one thing, it's another thing. Trouble on all sides. You feel me?
Yep.
We ain't tripping, but for you to have a mindset like that, you gotta be in the scriptures. You gotta be reading, you know? So it all goes hand in hand, man. All
Right.
right.
Show goes on.
You said what?
The show goes on.
All right, so goes on, man. All right. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, Psalms chapter 1 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the in not Slaki. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord Yahweh, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night. All right, meditate upon what's in the scriptures, meditating upon the scriptures. Verse 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. All right, this goes hand in hand with that Joshua chapter 1. All right, if you dwell in, all right, and meditating upon the scriptures, you're going to prosper. You're going to grow. You're going to have wisdom. Wisdom, more wisdom is going to be poured out upon you. All right, you're going to have more wisdom, going to have more understanding, more knowledge. Your faith is going to be grown. The Lord is going to put you on a whole nother level
That's right.
because you dwelling in the secret place. You dwelling in Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai is the volume of the book. Okay? And that's how it gotta be. You gotta be in this book, man. That's how you grow. All right? That's how you increase. Satan can't fuck with you if you're in the scriptures, because you can rebuke him with the scriptures. All right? People can't get under your skin, all right, like that, because you know what's written in the scriptures. And so on and so forth. When you're going through some, turmoil, it can't really fuck with you because you know what's written in the scriptures, man. And we're blessed to be able to know what's written in the scriptures, man.
What Yabashim Al Shai.
Wadiya Bashem Yahushai Yad. Okay, we're blessed, right? So that was that was the lesson right there, man. You know, Lord willing, you brothers and sisters was edified. Anything you want to say, brother?
Hey, brothers, keep fighting, keep pushing. You know, Dr. Oz had a Medicaid, Medicare. It's for the C hip. Hey, just keep fighting. We almost out of here.
Yep. Keep fighting and keep reading them scriptures, man.
That's right.
Right? Because hey, it's been times where the adversary done tried to come up, and the Lord come through at the end. All right. Look at Haman. All right. Look at these different men. Look at Haman. All right. Look at different men in the scriptures. Enemies that came up, and the Lord came through for us. Even if we had to strive for the truth unto death, the Lord came through. Look at the Maccabee brothers and their mother. They didn't want to eat the swine. They died, but they had the confidence, and they knew they knew what the scripture said. Scripture said that, hey, man, the Lord not gonna allow you to win Antiochus. We're gonna come back for your fuck ass. The Lord gonna raise us back up. So we gotta be like our forefathers, all right, which we all are forefathers. We gotta be like our forefathers, man. All right, that believed. We gotta be like the ancient men, the ancient women that believed in the Lord. All right, and we're talking to ourselves first and foremost.
That's right.
So, Lord, when this was edifying, we're going to end off by giving all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Achak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the sincere brothers pushing his truth and all true sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, the Jali, and also shalom to you few sisters that believe and listen as well. Shalom to you, brothers and sisters, man. Keep fighting, keep believing, keep reading, keep keeping the faith. We almost out of here. Let's keep going. Shalom.
Shalom.